370, 370, well, 350 guard, surely better than that. I'm afraid over 57, I'm afraid over 50, I'm afraid over 57, I'm afraid 50 meters. I'm at 50 now, I'm afraid over 57, I'm afraid over 57.
Oh, mate, don't say that.
Welcome to the Meat Gang Podcast, where the bulls run wild and the stories last. Country boys, butchers, and cowboys too, running hard on the truth like we always do.
Welcome to another episode of the Meat Game Podcast with Brando, Fieldy. Mate, stay in your lane, mate.
Hey, too early, mate.
And Hamish, and you just stuffed the intro. Well done, mate. Yep. Guys, welcome back to another Thursday yarn. Take two, Fieldy.
Oh.
We were here yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a fucking SD card problem, or a mixer problem. We didn't know what it was, whether it was the card reader or the SD card. We spent $200 on SD cards and not one of them worked.
One of them worked.
So we had to research what the problem was. It wasn't the card reader, it was the SD cards we're using. I didn't think it would matter, but apparently it does. Yeah. And so we had SD cards that didn't work, and then we went and got new ones, and they didn't work, and I thought, what the hell is going on here? So we're supposed to record yesterday, but it didn't happen.
Oh, we're right now, though.
We're right now.
We've got enough in stock now, don't you worry about that.
We were all pumped up, ready to go, and we were here
were.
for 10 minutes. I was pumped. Today I'm not in the mood.
Yep.
You know, I sound like that. No, I ain't joking. She's always in the mood. It's usually me that's not in the mood. No, but you know what I mean. I was pumped. Yeah. I was ready to go yesterday.
We're on yesterday.
Yeah, and I got here and then I went home and I was all pumped up and I thought I'll walk call the sausage dog, but then it started raining. So.
Oh, really? True.
So that's
so take two. Monday, take two.
Yeah, take two, guys. So yesterday was an absolute disaster, and we we got there in the end. So we're back, guys.
Good thing is we've got two mixers that work.
Yeah, we wanted it to be the SD card, because if it's a card reader in the mixer, that would have been it. We've got two mixers for that reason, but when it didn't work in both of them, not at all. Might have a bit on here.
Yeah, but no, we're good. We're back, and yeah, I put it in today, and I said, Brandon, do not turn that fucking thing off. It does not go off until we're done. So no, we're back, baby, we're back.
So guys, SD cards, if you just check your device, because it'll tell you AI is the best one. We do that. We use AI for everything. Just check out what SD card works best for your device, because the different brands actually matter. We found out yesterday. So, yep. And we've had SD cards that have lasted a long time, and we've had ones that haven't lasted very long at all, and it just goes in like they just corrupt after a while. Yeah. And it's because and that's the other thing too. If it stays in the device that you've got it in, that's fine. But ours gets pulled out of, it goes in like 4 or 5 different devices. But the more devices that you take it in and out of, I've come to learn that eventually your card will be invalid. Like you'll get so long out of it and all this stuff up. But if you get the right brand of card, you'll get a lot longer life out of it. So yeah, that's what's going on there, guys. There you go, a bit of a SD card education lesson.
Yeah, it's important too. Because but we're right now. We've got enough up our sleeve. We're ready for Meatstock. So because that's what we're worried about as well. We don't want technical dramas, because if you put an SD card in, it won't read. You can't record. There's just nothing you can do without an SD card. So. Yeah. But anyway, that's enough about SD cards. If you want to know more, put it in the comments section. Yeah.
Because we are SD card experts now. So.
Oh yeah, no, we're on.
Anything you want to know, just sing out.
Yeah. We know colours, we know pros, we know extremes, we know everything. Yeah,
so just sing out, guys. Anyone want to know about SD cards, sing out. Yeah. I'm just going to kick off by thanking our major sponsors. We've got Icon Pack, that's MBL, CBS, Dunningham's, Nield & Co, Vidal's,
POS,
PBSA POS Systems, 2J's, Bulletproof, Idiot-Proof, Sexy as Fuck, and we've got Waddle and Flame. Best charcoal in the land. It's made out of mallee root, which is one of the densest woods that you can come across. Best charcoal in the land. Get around that. Waddle and Flame charcoal. And if you want to elevate your cooking, get around those Taste Merchant rubs. And we just want to thank Tramontina for our knife oil.
I was talking to SJR yesterday. Between the floods and him helping out with the kids, we spoke to him, and Ferg's got a barbecue competition on down there.
Yep.
And he's taking all the rubs down there. So if you're anywhere near Mildura, get down there, have a look, say get out of Ferg.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Speaking of sponsors, why don't we have a word with them? Let's give 2Js a call.
We'll give Joshy Jameson. We'll give him a call now, guys.
Yeah. Hopefully he's wearing pants this time.
We'll see if he's wearing... And if he is wearing undies again, guys. He knows it's been filmed this time, so we probably won't get him, but...
I think he's at work.
He might be in his undies.
Brandon, just while you're doing that, before you ring him, Botox, mate.
Yes.
You said it worked.
No, it did. Yeah, it did.
I had a needle in the eyeball again, and I don't know if you can tell, but it looks straighter.
Yeah, no, she jammed 3 times as much in, and that's done the job. So
she didn't use it for the lips or the forehead this time. She put it all in the eyeball.
She put enough in the first time. She didn't know what she was dealing with.
Yeah, pretty tough.
So the eyes are straightening out.
Oh no, Brandon!
Here comes Joshy.
Guess what? I didn't do not disturb. This could go anywhere, guys. Sorry, Stu.
So Fieldy's phone might ring, guys. We're just going to run with it. We're just going to wing it. Joshy!
Howdy.
How are you, brother?
Hey. Jeez, he's a good-looking rooster, isn't he?
He looks
I
good.
can't hear you.
Why can't you hear us?
We good?
You there?
We can hear you.
Can turn this thing off.
Look at all the cool shit he's got. That's
There
sexy.
we go.
Can you hear us?
Yep.
Yeah,
Good
gotcha.
now. How are we, boys?
What do you got in front of you there?
How are you, Sausage? Run us through what you got in front of us there.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Big spiky thing.
Yeah, these are me carving forks. These are beastie.
They're
Go
cool.
on them.
So, guys,
So the other-
all of these products, Joshy he does a wholesale price. You can put in your shop. It's just a good thing to have on display. It looks mad.
Yeah, talk us through that, Joshy. You're doing something for all our mates in the butcher shops.
So that's a
in the
potato.
retail.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Talk us through that. Anyone that wants wholesale into the butcher shops, you're ready to look after them?
Yeah. We sell our products into a few butcher shops. Prefer if there was more, but it's all your barbecue related stuff, all your smashes and just your tooling.
Yep.
Pretty simple stuff to get rid of. They move pretty quick. We've got them into in retailers sort of down in Melbourne and stuff, and we sell plenty of stock, and given the way the butcher industry is going with all of your low and slow cuts and more of your barbecue sort of stuff, mate. Yeah, they're good presents as well, for your impulse buys for the Father's Days and the birthdays and that. When you're buying some sausages, you might as well grab a smasher for the old boy or whatever, and mate, have at it.
100%.
Absolutely. Hey, also you've got the flat pack little parillas, the campfire rillas.
Yeah, the campfire reelers. Yeah, mate. Yeah.
And the butcher shops can have them as well, eh?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I believe you boys have price lists for most of my stuff. So if any of your punters out there need to grab that off you, they can grab it off you or come direct to me.
Yep.
I'm happy to ship them all around the joint, mate. There's not a problem with getting them wherever they got to go.
They'd rather talk to you than us. They hear enough from us.
So, legends.
Mate, I love a chat too. So, bring it on.
So, guys, Josh will be up at Toowoomba, as I've said in a previous podcast. So he'll have all his gear up there. I'd imagine you have a few of his boys up there. So if you want to have a look at a bit of this stuff and just see it in the flesh or in the steel, you can do that at Meatstock Toowoomba. So you see Josh in the flesh. He'll be getting around on his little esky.
I'll have the esky up there and stuff, boys. It's going to be a good time. Actually, we're not actually my team's not actually competing in the competition side of things. So I actually get to spend our first vendoring gig there, moving the products and talking to all the punters, mate. I'm really looking forward to it.
You'll have time to come on a podcast too, eh?
Oh, maybe if you're lucky, if I'm lucky. Yeah. I reckon we can make those stars align, boys.
No, for sure. We'll have a beer as well. And you're going to meet us at the Better Beer tent for a meet and greet as well?
Yeah.
Probably do that on Friday night.
Or whatever,
Yeah, we'll do it at some time.
Yeah, I'm going to be camping up there, so, yeah.
No, it's going to be done.
I was about to say.
This will be like Bendigo all over again.
I've just started getting very nervous.
Yeah, this will be like Bendigo.
I'm going to bring the whip up too. See that whip in the background hanging on the head over there? That thing's coming up with us as well. So
I used to be able to crack a whip. I probably still can, but it might be good for a laugh. I might crack my ear off.
How do you do it? Do you do it around your
I
head?
just go around my head and then down.
Okay, I can't do that.
Oh, no, I can flick.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can flick like that.
Yeah, I can flick and I can crack a whip like if you go like that, but I can't do it around.
Oh, no, I'm fucking like the man from Snow River, mate. I just
Really?
go right around the top and just...
Yeah, but you can probably do it on a horse too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bloke used to ride horses, Joshy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
now
I've ridden a
guys
few
is,
rough ones, Joshy.
Yeah, no doubt with a head like that, my
No,
brother.
100%.
No, so like you said, you're not cooking this time. You're
No,
just vendoring, so that's going to be unreal, mate. They get to
Just
actually
vending,
talk to you
yeah.
about what you've got.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was, mate. If we were cooking, it was going to be busy, and I probably would have lost a couple of years off my life. But being able just to focus on the vendoring gig, and talking about the product and moving the product and just getting in people's faces,
Yep.
It's going to be good.
Hey-
Good. I'm excited.
What's this friggin' fridge thing you done on the weekend?
Yeah, so
All I
that's,
seen was a photo of a crane.
Oh,
with-
crane.
with
Yeah,
a
that was
fridge.
cool. Eh? That was really cool.
How was that?
Yeah, we're actually going to glaze that tomorrow. So, that was a bit of a rush. It's a 2.8 metre custom-made fridge. So it's got 3 blower coils. It's more of a cake display, so it's not like your cross-fin over sort of butcher's display. It's more of a cake display. So, self-contained. It's got the unit underneath. It's got 3 FDC blower coils in it. So it's got all double glazed glass, square finished glass, and some heated doors in the back of it, man. So yeah, that was a good little job. That's our first fridge as far as 2Js is concerned. It's our first commercial fridge, but I've been building that stuff since I was an apprentice, mate. So yeah, we're going back to the early 2000s since I've been dealing with refrigeration. So mate, I'm more than happy to have a crack at more of it. We've actually just priced up another little 5 metre straight display for a butcher up here. And another sort of L-shaped sort of cake display thing as well. So I think there's not a lot of guys out there that are playing the custom game. I think there's a lot of fear with not too many blokes around these days have the knowledge on how to build them or have the guys that can build them. I'm pretty lucky that, I've got a fair bit of knowledge and I'm surrounded by a bunch of the old school boys, and then I've actually got the crew that have some good experience, hands-on experience building fridges as well. So, yeah, I'm extremely confident moving forward into the commercial refrigeration gig, mate.
No, awesome, mate. And we've got a fair few people that need new cabinets every now and then as well.
Oh,
so.
100% they will.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We can source pre-packers and all that sort of stuff as well,
Yeah.
And the custom is the key. Like,
It's custom, yeah.
Yeah, and
What
a lot of
I've
guys.
built custom pre-packers, but they're a bit of a prick to get the airflows right. But it is possible. My fridgies are, mate, they're fucking magicians.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, Josh. You know what I love the blokes are doing now, and I've thought about it. Obviously, when I talked about having my own shop 100,000 years ago, fridges. So fridge doors on their existing cool rooms.
Yep.
I think that is just massive. Like, you're already paying for the refrigeration.
Yep.
All you're doing is putting some shelving in there, put a glass door fridge in there, and you've got a pre-pack.
That's right.
That's so good. And you can do all that, Joshy?
Yeah, I can. And look, I've had a chat to an old timer about this sort of exact scenario not too long ago, and all he mentioned was like the only thing you need to be aware of if you're doing that, if it's in like visual sight of your customers, then your cold room needs to be spick and span, man.
That should be.
You know
anyway.
what I mean? You don't want to be punching see-through doors into a cold room that's
Yeah, it looks like shit.
not that appealing.
Yeah.
If you pick up what I'm putting down.
Oh, for sure. No, but your room should be square anyway.
Yeah, if you're nice and clean and you got nice racks and all that beautiful kind of stuff in there, then yeah, mate, it's easily done. It's definitely easily done.
Beautiful.
Now, we're talking about things that butchers or business owners need. Now I'm going to talk about things that you may not need, but you just want.
Yep.
Now, Joshy built a smoker and he released it, I think it was last week.
Vortex.
A Vortex smoker.
Oh, yeah,
and
the Vortex bit, yeah.
guys, I'm going to chuck a video up there now, and Josh he'll run us through it on that video.
This is a stainless steel Vortex pit. From concept to creation. It's basically set up like a drum smoker, so charcoal in the bottom. These are your air intakes, that's your flue. The difference between this and a normal drum is we've got a front opening door. I'll just go in like that. There is a hanging rail in the top. We have a flipping diffuser. You get your charcoal lit outside of the pit. Dump her into the coal basket or the coal chamber, if you will, with your flipping diffuser on top. You close your flipping diffuser, whack your protein in, shut the door, latch your door back, set your temperature with your air intakes. This is a vortex pit. Again, it's a vortex pit because our intakes cross over, so they cause a spiral or a vortex inside the pit. Proof is in the pudding, guys. These things are sexy as fuck. All stainless steel, all fully welded, movable flue. You get another tell-true in there. Lockable casters. 2 days, vortex ways, 4 days. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I saw that, guys, and I was just like, I don't need this, but I just want one.
Joshy, he has not stopped thinking about it.
It's way too big. It's bigger than what I need. Like, it's like going rabbit shooting with a 303, but it's just so cool, guys. Like, so if you're looking for,
it's a great bit of kit.
That's a great bit of kit, and you just like, I don't know, you've just thought of everything. Looks like you've just thought of everything on that.
So, I've got I've got the Drubicue, right? I've got the drum smoker.
Yep.
This thing. The best thing about that,
the front door,
I find, is the front
door.
Man.
So you would have seen all that on there, guys. That's what I will be getting. I don't need it, but that's what I'll be getting. I've just said I'm just in love with it.
He hasn't stopped thinking about it.
I don't know when, but I will be giving Joshy an order for that. Yeah. So, Joshy, if there's anyone else out there like me that probably doesn't need one, but they're just so cool, I just got to have one. What are they worth, mate? Like, what are you putting on them?
Well, firstly, big props to Drubicue, legend, love your work. But yeah, that stainless steel beastie there, mate. The last one that sold was that was $37.50 plus GST, so you're up around $4K.
$4K, yeah.
Worth every cent.
Oh, worth every cent, but it's hand
sounds
built.
like a lot of money, but mate, the amount of welding and the amount of polishing, like.
Yeah. Well, you just saw what's on it.
Wild.
You know, you just saw what's on it, guys. Do I need one? No, a Weber kettle would be suffice. But that's something you'll have for life, and it's just so well built.
Yeah.
And I thought,
mine.
You can go out and buy one, like a factory, like a mass-produced factory one. But I thought I'd rather spend the money. It's like the brisket board stuff.
Yeah.
You buy it once. It's been built by a barbecuer. Yeah. So he's thought of everything.
Yeah.
You can't buy that out of a factory, you know.
Yeah. And he's a comp barbecuer.
Yeah. He's a comp barbecuer. So he's thought of everything. He knows all the things that go wrong or what can happen. And I don't know, I just fell in love with it. And I thought it's been designed by a barbecuer. So
it is sexy as fuck.
You are right. It is absolutely sexy as fuck. So.
Yeah. And mate, that was just an idea I had. Like, I was working at a mob, and he had all these. They'd actually rolled up all these stainless steel things to go around pylons. Turned out they'd rolled them up the wrong size, and old mate was pretty much just going to scrap them. And I was like, really? Man, can I swap you some beers for a few of those things?
Yep.
And I scored 4 of them, and basically when we got the time, I just sort of stuck it all together, and mate, I made the first one for a Sparky mate of mine, and we did a test cook on it. I'm like, oh sweet, figured this out, and then went forth and built mine. So I've got one, and then there's 2 more. So a customer of mine bought one, and that one that Brando's got his digits on. That one's sitting up in shed 6, ready to go. But
I've had a half
my one at home, it lives outside. Like it just stays shiny. It's keeping
they
clean,
can
mate.
live outside, Josh.
Yeah, it's stainless steel, bro. Fucking
right.
yeah.
So just stay
100%. On casters too, so you just roll them around, just push them wherever.
Well, that's the other
go.
thing. You can push it around, which that's what caught my eye.
Yeah.
That caught my eye, and then there was everything else. I thought he's just thought of everything with this.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if with you, right? So you've got a balcony out the back with a roof, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can store it inside, not inside, but underneath the roof.
I've got a little outdoor area.
Smoker,
yeah.
Right, you can just push it outside.
Well,
the chimney goes out.
That's exactly right. Yep. So I've got a courtyard. I don't have a lot of room, guys. That's the drama with me. Like you choose where you live, and where I live, if you want to be near the ocean, you got to live in small. You don't have big backyards or anything like that. So I've got a little bush house. So we call it a bush, a little outdoor area. So what I do is keep it in there, but I can push it out.
Yeah.
When I'm using it. Yeah. And or the other thing too, guy, and like I said, he has thought of everything. The chimney coming out of it, you can move.
Yes.
Whatever direction you want the smoke to go. So wherever it's sitting, you can change where the chimney direction is. So he has thought of absolutely everything, guys. So
yeah. Oh, for sure.
And it got caught me hook, line and sinker, so.
When that beast is running, because you run it on charcoal, apart from a little bit of smoke on startup, once that charcoal's lit, mate, there's no smoke coming out of it. Like you can't even tell it's on until you touch it. That's probably a bit of a danger thing, but just look at the temperature gauge before you touch it. But she runs clean as that whole vortex. It's called a vortex because of the way the smoke or the air is drawn in underneath the coal bed.
Yep.
And then the heat, it forces it up, but it causes it to vortex inside the pit. Given the way the intakes are set up down the bottom there, they cross over, so the air naturally kind of sort of spins around on its way out to the top. So get a very consistent heat source,
Yeah. Especially with that wattle and flame charcoal that we use, you have clean as smoke, mate.
Yeah, it is clean smoke.
Yeah, beautiful. Mate, I've done 9 Boston butts in that pit in about 6 hours to pull. She was fucking loaded.
Yeah.
Really?
Like proper, 9 pork butts in it. I didn't think it was going to happen, but just threw a few extra handfuls of charcoal in it and fucking just let her have at it.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Hey, Josh, I bought that trailer.
Oh, good.
No, it's not. It's another thing I don't need. But anyway.
No, that's all I said. He said, I bought a smoking trailer. I said, why? And he said, it's just, I don't know, old mate was selling it.
Josh said it was cheap.
I'll put a photo of it up there, guys. Fieldy's impulse
I've heard it's going to get a little bit of love from some barbecue buffet.
Yeah, Grant Coleman. I'm going to try and get him to cook on it. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, we need to get some sexy electro-polished stainless steel flues on it, Marky lad.
Yes, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, give us some 2J's bling.
And I've got I've got the gauges as well coming.
It's like that. Remember that?
Yeah, mate, they should be showing up to you bloody any time soon, mate. They got dropped to the they hit the post yesterday, bro.
They look mad, those gauges.
Hey, tell us about that. So the reason why I got it, guys, I do a lot of it at night time. Like I'll cook through the night. And if I want to go out and have a look, I've got to take a torch on my phone and have a look. These glow in the dark, don't they?
They do, but they still need to be. They need some sort of light source first to get them to glow.
Yep.
They won't glow all night, but you just shine your little torch on there, and then bang, she's lit up.
Yeah, sweet. But they look mad.
Oh, they look mad. Those temperature gauges.
Yeah. I got them custom made in the States. At the time when I was doing the maths on it, it was affordable, and then by the time it all started coming out of the wash,
the Australian
doesn't
dollar.
matter. But I got 50 of them, so made in the States, mate.
Yeah.
And then shipped over here. So they landed here. I think it was early January, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I got 3 and I got another 2 coming. So there's 5 of them gone.
2J's Teltrees, baby. They I don't know. I've always used Teltrees. Don't ask me why. I think because they're probably expensive, and I tend to think that expensive stuff like typically stands the test of time. And Teltrees seem to have had the big name. I probably could have got cheap Chinese ones made or something. Yeah. But that's just not really the avenue that this company's going down, mate. Everything's top shelf. Everything's built to last, and it shows in the long run, boys.
Well, imagine building a beautiful vortex smoker that is fucking unbelievable.
And putting a shit temperature
gauge on it.
It's going to be fucked after a year.
It goes rusty or something,
Yeah, or you get the 2 gauges and they're both reading different temperatures. when the pit's at the same temp.
Yeah, wow. Hey, listen, you just reminded me of something. I haven't told Brandon. Guess what I'm doing on the weekend?
What's that?
I'm doing a cooking competition with Grant Coleman at Gosford.
Oh, it's at Gosford, yeah.
Get out of town.
Yeah, so I'm going to cook with him and his beautiful wife Fiona. Christy and I are going to go down on the Friday. Then I'm watching footy on Friday night, and then Saturday I'm cooking all day.
Yep.
Do you reckon I'll learn something?
Mate, beautiful. What a weekend.
I'll learn a bit, won't I?
Oh, you definitely will. Oh, mate, Grant's amazing. Yeah. He's an amazing cook there, Grant. It's proof's in the pudding, man. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And a beautiful human too.
Absolute legend.
Yeah. No, he's had a fair bit to do with you, and he's had a fair bit to do with us. So the Godfather.
I was a good show with Grant the other day.
Yeah. No, awesome, mate. All right, we're going to let you go, mate. You can go home and have a beer now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Hamish. You bloody keep it real, my lads, and we'll be in touch. Fucking move.
All right, man. Love you. Love your work.
See you, boys.
See you, mate.
Hooroo.
You got your undies on? No.
No, he's gone.
Monday's podcast, mate. Kenny Hill.
What a legend, eh?
Hill's Heads Taxidermy.
That's your mate.
I love that, eh? I don't know, guys. It's something different. But what I love too with Kenny, we haven't had a boner on here before, or a slaughterman.
Yeah, that's right.
Like someone who's working for it. And I know, if you're honest, it's my fault. I should be all over that. But no, it was good to get a boner that's worked on for a meat processor. One thing, but the taxidermy thing, that was just so cool.
He's done so much, eh?
Yeah.
Like, he's done everything. Like, I didn't know he was a butcher.
Yeah. No, I didn't know he was a butcher. I knew he was a boner, but I thought he was just a boner, but he can slaughter as well. And
But I didn't know he'd been to Fletcher's. I didn't know any of that.
Yeah,
I just thought he was born and bred in Wingham and but worked at the Abs and then.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed his story. I really did, and
awesome.
I thought it would be just Kenny from Wingham that does taxidermy, and he does a bit of boning. But there was so much more to him, isn't there?
And you are right in saying how much we loved it, because I got 2 comments today and I wasn't ready for it. They said, "You just got to let the bloke talk." I said, "We couldn't. We're too excited. We'll just sat up
so
and about him." And he was just so cool. And it's nothing we've done before.
No.
Nothing we've even talked about.
But that taxidermy, I've always been really, really interested in that. Not that I'm ever going to go and do it, but it's just so cool. Like you look at things like that and you think, I just don't know how they do it. It's just so cool.
Where do you start?
It looks like you've literally just cut his head off.
Where do you start, though? I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know. Like when he said he's got to go through and cut the gums.
Oh, that'd be very particular.
Wow.
And how he has to defrost. I mean, he said the hide defrost before the head. And, yeah.
How many stitches? Like he reckons there's a lot of stitches in him. I can't see one.
No.
You actually went through on the night and you were trying to find them, but yeah, you can't see him or nothing. He does an awesome job.
Well, he'd had his throat cut too. Like he's not just a game animal where you just take the head off at the shoulders. He had to be processed humanely.
Proper.
Yeah, proper process through a facility.
And not only that, he sat in a freezer on a pallet for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Like that, he's done an awesome job, man.
Yeah. It was wrapped up and frozen. Well, we wrapped him in plastic and that, guys.
Remember when the salmon was hanging off his horn? He goes, smells. He goes, I'm hanging out. That was one of the funniest things that bloke has ever said in his life. He goes, I'm hanging out with Hamish. Oh, he said something. It was funny, man. He said, I'm just hanging out with Hamish. And he's hanging off the horn. Oh, it was funny, man. That was hilarious. I still piss myself at that. Just hanging out with Hamish. So, yeah.
Hamish had a chilly couple of years.
Yeah. But, yeah, what about the caribou?
Yeah, that caribou was really cool. So.
Yeah, no, he's done some awesome work. He's got his work cut out for him with that moose butt.
Yep. It's been damaged, so he can't.
Yeah, so
that'd be something he would never have done before.
I had a look, and he's had to cut all the nose out. Yeah. Because it actually landed on the nose.
So all that'd be smashed.
Yeah.
So he said it's a...
And he's trying to get other hides.
Yeah, to match the colour.
Yeah, to match it. So he's got his work cut out for him.
Be interested to see what it looks like when he finishes it, because I think you'll be, fair project, but I reckon he'll smash it.
He said that one first got done in the 70s.
Yeah.
So what's that, 50 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got his work cut out for him, but I guarantee he'll do it, and he'll do it.
Yeah, no, it'd be interesting to see how he goes with it.
Yeah. He doesn't mind, a bit of a musician as well, mate.
Musician? No, Kenny's a guy like Kenny's a legend.
Yeah, he's cool.
And he was someone too that I thought, he's a boner, and he spends a lot of time on his own doing the taxidermy. That he's not going to be much of a talker.
Yep.
Because I'd struggle with that. I don't know. But
all of a sudden you've got to turn it on.
But he's not someone I thought would get on a podcast and just go bang. But he did.
No, he done a great job.
Did really well. So well done, Kenny.
No, awesome, mate. You done an awesome job, and
some of those pigs he's done. And there was even one he had, and I'll put it up there now. It had mud on it, like he's put mud on it, and that's how they look. Yeah. Like they come out and they got mud all over them, and just clumps of mud hanging off them.
No, he's done some really good work.
Yeah, no, he's very, very good at what he does. So
yeah, and I do know that, thanks to all the people listening, I do know that he's got a few more jobs.
Yep.
Since that podcast. Yep. So well done, guys.
Hill's Heads Taxidermy. I'll put all his details above Hamish's head. Hamish loves him because he brought him back to life, and now he's a podcaster.
And now he's famous.
Kenny started it, and he got Hamish to where he is now.
Yeah.
He just didn't teach him didn't teach him manners, but we'll. No. And I think he struggles a bit with that goat too.
Oh yeah. That was not a bad looking goat. Anyway, you're not allowed to talk like that.
If I was a goat, I wouldn't be going I wouldn't be going anywhere near his
That
shit.
thing ever gets processed, I want the head off it. How's that sound? That'd be cool. Speaking of Wingham, here's a Wingham boy. Quick shout out, Snow and Sons, the Glammies of Wingham.
Yep.
Tradie Tritons, Magnetic Marketing, and Retail Rockstars. Well done, guys. That's for the floods last year and just what they're doing in their local community. And not just Snow and Sons, but that's what we've seen this week.
Yep.
But we know all you guys out there are doing massive things in your communities. Keep doing them and keep showing them off. It's not for the pat on the back, but it just shows other people and other industry, like butcher shops, farmers. It shows everyone what you can do in your community, and your community will give back. So just keep them coming.
It shows what sort of person like you're a person like Rod is someone you'd want in your community. Like, and didn't he look flash? He had the suit going, and Emma looked amazing. Like they look flash. They're the flash couple. So they scrub up all right. Rodney.
No, that shop's doing amazing things up there, and all you shops are doing unbelievable things. Like we talk about yous all the time, and that's because we're proud.
Yep, 100%.
Proud as punch.
Bloody oath.
Now a bad thing, Brando.
What's that, mate? Probably something I've done.
No. You wish you could do it. I wish we could have an influence on this. Current lamb pricing, mate.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah,
lamb prices hit another record last week, guys. They rose another 34 cents, which is absolutely crazy. But if you go back to that podcast where we were at the brewery, where we did CEO of MLA, Mick Crawley.
Yep.
Mick said in early November this would happen.
Yep.
And when he said it, I thought, oh, God, I hope you're wrong. But I know you probably won't be, because that man is on point with what he says and does. He said lambs next, because I said lambs can't get any dearer, Mick. They just can't. He said they'll get dearer before they get cheaper. But he said when they get dearer, then, the midway through the year, you might start to see a decline. But it's exactly what he said is happening. I thought Mick said this was happening. Yeah. And I spoke to a fella down south today, and there's a few other buyers that I won't say the name, but they're buying for big processors, and pretty much said exactly the same as what Mick said. So those guys are on point. You always hope they're wrong, but unfortunately he's on point, and I had no doubt he would be. But lambs are going to stay hard for a little while, guys. I was talking to another customer today, and he made a very good point. He said that's all, like what Mick said was true, and the trajectory is going exactly the way he said it would go. But he said we've got another factor that's just popped its head up, unfortunately, and it's an absolute atrocity that it has popped its head up. But everything that's going on in Europe at the moment, I'll say Europe, I'll say the Middle East, but the whole joint's gone to. He said and he's 100% right. There's a lot of land that used to go into Bahrain, Iran, all those Middle East areas.
Yep.
Little those little side lambs and your number 2 lambs and things like that. It's going to be like difficult. I don't know how long this will go on for. I hope it ends as quickly as possible, for everyone's sake. Yep. But it's going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of meat that's not going to be able to get into that system. So he said, will that have an effect? I said, well, I don't know. It might. Like they're lambs that probably aren't suitable for butcher shops, but they're lambs that could you grow out and feed them, or could you, there's going to be more lambs in the system. So I don't know, and I hope it does help.
But, yeah, you're 100% right, Brandon, on the lamb side, but with that also, fuel prices are going to go up.
Yeah, well.
So you've got to try and get it there.
Yeah.
And we all know what affects pricing, and it's fuel.
Fuel, 100%. Well, without fuel, there's no food. Yep. And I think that channel has been cut off now. So, yeah, things might have changed by the time you guys hear this, guys, in a couple of days' time. It's I don't think it will, unfortunately. I'd love.
Well, do you remember when we were talking to Mick, right? Mick Crowley, and we were openly saying we're sorry about this, guys, but it does look like lambs are going to get to $15 into the shops, right? They didn't reach that. They reached $14.10, $14.20, $14.30, and then came back. They didn't come back much, but they came back bugger all, and now they're going up again. Yeah, and he said they will go over that $14.30. Yeah, they will go over that.
And that's what he said. They could potentially get over $14. But yeah, it's unfortunately exactly what Mick said is the trajectory is happening. There's a lot of factors, and there's always worldwide factors at the moment because of everything that's going on. So there's things that could influence it, but at the moment, guys, that lamb job is going to stay hard. Be gentle with your wholesale. I'm not speaking because I'm a wholesaler, but it is very, very difficult at the moment. We're doing our absolute best, but the prices are just, it's just crazy. So, but it's the old thing, just hang in there. It won't stay like this forever. Yeah. But and we'll try and get all the information we can from guys like Mick. Yeah. They're pretty well on the mark, those guys. It just gives you a prediction. It's not the prediction we want to hear, but you want to know what you're in for, So.
Yeah. And we never, ever, ever quote prices. The reason why we've just done that is because we're just trying to help you guys. We're trying to help everyone. We're trying to help the farmer, the wholesaler. We're trying to help everyone, the butcher. Just understand that you're not getting flogged.
No,
it's happening everywhere.
And what it comes back to is on the back of the drought that we had. It always, when you get deer prices, when the drought's on, stock's cheap because they can't feed it. But what you're doing is killing breeding stock. Yeah. We've been through this before, so that creates a shortage down the track. So when you're buying cheap meat and there's not much feed around, they're selling, and you're buying meat cheap and you're making good margin, down the track when there's a drought, you're going to have a hard time, and we're right in the middle of that now. Yep. And you've got all these all these other factors that are coming, whether they be quotas, whether they be wars that are going on. There's all these, or currency. There's all these different factors now that are affecting it. So it's becoming harder and harder to predict. But what like I said, Mick called that mid-November. I don't know when we were there. It was mid-November. I'm suggesting, and he's spot on. So. Yep.
Yeah, no, for sure. But guys, we just wanted to touch on that. I know it's not
great, the news you want to hear, but you're better off knowing. And we can say, and God, I hope it. If it come back, $1 next week, and they go, you were wrong, I'd be like, yes, good.
Thank God for that.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But the way it's looking, that's what will happen. So.
Yeah, and not to keep putting bad stuff on, but we just had widespread rain down south as well in the Denny sort of area.
Yep. Widespread rain always tightens up numbers, so just
tighten up on the beef job. Yeah, down there. You're at
100%. So just be careful quoting going forward. Speak to whoever you're buying, you get, whether it's a trader or it's a wholesaler like us. Just speak to them. Just say how are you seeing it going forward. So if you've got a quote forward for a restaurant job or whatever you're doing, just don't quote too far forward because we just.
Oh yeah, don't forward sell. Yeah,
you're in uncharted waters at the moment. So.
Yep. But they can find out MLA website.
Yeah, jump on the MLA website. Jump on there. They've got a podcast. Beef Central have got a podcast. It's different to ours, guys. They just quote facts and figures. Yep. There's also another one they do, the Grill.
Oh, the Grill. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Weekly Grill.
The Weekly Grill. That's a good one to listen to. They speak from more on the processing side and that, but it's a good one to listen to just to give yourself a bit of a. Just get yourself educated on what's going on. So, especially at times like now, when it's cheap, you don't really need to.
If you've got confidence in what you're saying, your customer is going to have confidence in what they're hearing.
Yeah, and it's good to be able to say. And I try and do this with my customers. Like if you can say, lambs are up 20 cents, and just leave it at that, and go, well, that's the price. That there's nothing I can do about it. No. But if you can if you've got an educated, you can say lambs are up 20 cents because of this reason. Blah 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 blah. It just gives you got confidence in what you're saying, doesn't it? So.
And if you can back it up and say, look, this is the website. Jump on the MLO website. It tells you everything that's going on.
Yep.
Then they'll go, oh, okay. They won't even look at it, but they might.
Yep.
And they've got the opportunity to. But you're backing yourself. You're backing what you're saying.
Yep.
So.
And if you get you'll still get wholesalers they might have one particular product and they've written the money on everything else, and it's Thursday afternoon, they just want this problem to go away. If you get offered something cheap in the way of lamb, take it and try and do something with it.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Doesn't mean lamb's got to be dear. And if you've got a shop, it doesn't matter what product it is, whether it's loins or it's, chumps, or it's one of those products that do get thrown up from time to time, legs or whatever. You can if everyone, the punters are going to know lamb's dear. If you can sort of say, well, I've got a special on lamb, they're going to go, wow, lamb's dear. He's looking after his customers. That's the way I would read it,
Yep. For sure.
So just let's look for those specials on them. That's why we're saying what we're saying. I know it's not what we want to hear, but it's sort of it's going to be dear for a little while going forward. If you see a cheap special on land, grab it and try and do something with it.
Yep, absolutely. Opportunity buy.
Yep. Even if it's something you don't use, is there a way you can use it?
Yep. Brando.
Yes, mate.
You've been working pretty hard behind the scenes on this next one. Do you want to give Dan Pead a call?
Yeah. So. Dan Pead is a listener. He reached out to me, and I always encourage you to do it, guys. We can't do everything, and we can't say yes to everything, but where we can help, we will.
This is more a point where we couldn't say no.
No, we couldn't say no. Yep. But this is something we're going to promote going forward, and the reason we're going to bring Dan Pead on is because we don't want any credit for this. He did this on his own back, and a brilliant human being for doing what he's done. And he came to me and he said, you don't know me, but I'm a listener and blah, blah, blah. I'm doing this cause. Can you guys help me with it? And I just said, abso-fucking-lutely. That was actually my answer. I said, how could you say no?
Yeah. It helps that we know this fella too, but yeah.
So big shout out to you, Dan. Can't wait to meet you, mate. You got a heart of gold, and it's just a bloody good thing what you're doing. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'll just read out what Dan has sent me on the GoFundMe page. I'll read out exactly what he's written. Because, like I said, this is his idea and that's what he's doing, and I want him to have full credit. This has got nothing to do with us. All we're going to do is help him promote it.
Yep.
So it's just got, hey guys, this is Dan, Aaron, Lachy, and Xav. Got it.
Xavier?
I'd say that's Xavier.
Yep.
From Tunner Smoke Barbecue. So if you look him up on Instagram, Tunner, Tonner Smoke Barbecue, he's on all the platforms in New South Wales. Competition Barbecue is very close-knit family, and having Competition Barbecue is a very close-knit family, and having one team/family going through some difficult times, we all feel it. So please read below and help out if you can. On top of this, GoFundMe, our twins 12 will be raising money at Meatstock Toowoomba and shaving their much-loved mullets. I'm going to put a photo of the boys up there now. So what happened? They went to Meatstock last year, and they saw the mullet competition, and they said, "Dad, next year we're on." So since Meatstock last year, they started growing their mullet, and their mullet's been growing for, let's say, going on 12 months now, and they're ready to attack, and they've got a pretty healthy mullet happening. So
yeah, I think Grant Coleman is...
So the Godfather's going to shave the heads?
One, I think.
Or one of the heads?
I think you have to do the other one.
I might be doing the other one. He might end up with a mohawk. So at Meatstock Toowoomba, the boys will be shaving their much-loved mullets off after the mullet competition to raise awareness to such a deserving family. Any donation is welcome to keep these guys out while going through this really tough time ahead. Sorry, guys, my reading that. There's very small letters, and I need glasses, but I'm just not ready yet. So that's why I was a bit...
That's why I'm laughing.
I was going a bit slow reading that. It's very small writing, but I'm just not ready for glasses, man. I don't know.
Just get him, mate.
I look like Clark Kent.
Hey, what if he's going back to his old days? He's growing his hair long. He's not going glasses.
I'm trying to.
Mate, I went and got Botox.
Yeah, but I can still get by. And until I can't read, I'm going to have to get... Well, I just reckon I look like Clark Kent. I've got a big round head, and you put glasses on, it'll just look like Clark Kent.
You'll be fine, mate.
And I can't rip out the Superman. Everyone knows I'm not Superman, you know. That'll tell you that. He can take his clothes off, and he's not Superman. But, I'm just not ready. I'd probably get contacts. I don't know, but I'm not far off needing them, so...
No. Anyway, pick that phone back up.
So we'll get Dan Pead on the line, guys. I just wanted to run you through what it was all about.
Yeah. So that's for Big Red at Stockpot Kitchen.
Yeah, Graham Stockdale.
Yep.
Yeah, so... Stockpot Kitchen at Lismore.
Lismore, yep. It's his son.
It's his son, and he's a top-end competition barbecuer, guys.
Yeah. Well, he's in La Familia, which is...
La Familia, yeah.
2J's. He's with 2J's. That's their comp. And Pommy Mick, I think it is. He's a legend. I've met him a couple of times. He's lunatic. He's cool.
Right, guys, Dan Pead coming on the line.
Get ready for this beard, guys. He's a proper barbecuer, this bloke. And Tunner Smoke is because he's got a HQ Tunner.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at the beard on him.
Dan. Oh, there he is.
There he is. There's the boys.
Can you hear me, mate? Hang on, I'm going to have to plug you in. G'day, mate. How you going?
Good, bro. Good.
Good, you?
Oh, there's those. How you going, boys?
There's little mullet wearers.
Mate, give us a look at that. We were just talking about your mullets on the podcast.
Give them a shake.
Give them a look. Get it out. Rip it out.
Hey, they're flash.
They're proper. They're properies.
We've got a bloke at work that'd be pretty upset by that.
I think they're better than Matty's.
I think they're better than Matty's.
Yeah.
Nah, they're cool. Hey, how long until they get a beard like yours, though?
Yeah, it won't be far off. 12 going on 21.
You've got the attitude for it, have they?
Oh, they got the attitude for it now.
You'll have your hands full in a couple of years, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, I've spoken to a fella by the name of Grant Coleman about them two sons of yours.
Yeah.
And he said he needs to be very, very proud of them two young men. They are absolute rippers.
No, they're good, man. They're good. They're good kids, man. We're pretty happy. Don't get me wrong. They're just like any other kid. They have their moments. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, but they're kids, mate.
They love that barbecuing scene, don't they?
Yeah, they're getting right into it. Young Xav over here, this one.
Yeah.
I still can't tell them apart. He's our rib cook. He does all our ribs at the comps by himself.
Yeah.
Like, with a little bit of help from Dad. Like, I'll cut them up, chuck them in the box, but other than that, he's doing the rest of it.
Yep.
And this other young fella, he's right into building it. So we've got a smoker trailer and another one on the back of the tonner and stuff like that. So he's helped me build all that. So
that's the game. You work for Josh 2Js when he gets older.
Well, probably. Who knows?
Nah, very cool, mate. Very, very cool. Hey,
Dan, I've just run the punters through that GoFundMe page, mate. I've just read out what you wrote on that GoFundMe page, and shout out to you, brother, for what you're doing. Like I said, I just said to the punters before, we don't want any credit for this. All we're doing is promoting it. It's all on you, mate, and it's an absolute awesome thing you're doing.
Yeah, I don't even want any credit for it either, mate. Like, it's just, it's not about me or anyone else. It's about giving back to, young Seb. And full disclosure, I've never met Big Red. I've never met Seb.
Yep.
I've never even stepped foot in their restaurant. But, like, my boys were real crook growing up when they were born. They were born at 25 weeks. So that's nearly 4 months early.
Yep.
Right, so they were, what were you? They were about 600 grams when they were born.
Oh, really?
So they were tiny. So they were in there for about 6 months. But like I said, man, it's not about them. It's just for everything that we got when our boys were in hospital.
Yep.
Like no one should see their kid have to go through what we did or what Graham's seen his kid go through. So that's what we're all about. And, it's our time to sort of give back. And even
it's awesome, man.
For 15 minutes starting a GoFundMe page, sitting there talking on the couch, going, these poor bastards are going through hell.
Yep.
Doing that, and then the young fellas sort of overheard and say, "Oh, well, can we chip in and raise some money somehow and want to give their pocket money?" And we came up with a better idea as well. Well, how about you shave your heads at Meatstock and see if we can do it that way? So
get around it at Meatstock. So Graham Stockdale, his young fella Seb, he's just been diagnosed with leukemia. They're going through a shit time at the moment, and we just want to try and help out as much as we can. Get around it at Meatstock, but if you want to get around it now, any type of help at all would be awesome. I'm going to put a QR code. QR code.
QA. I'm thinking QA.
Yeah, I always say QA. QR code up there now, guys. So if you scan it on the phone, it'll take you straight to that page. And like I said, anything you can do, guys. I know times are tough at the moment, but anything you can do to help would just be greatly appreciated. And get around that mullet competition and get around the boys when they get their head shaved.
Yeah, absolutely. Be there and just cheer them on.
Get them on.
They've been doing this for a year.
So, Dan, I'll just run them through the story with the boys with the mullet. Just run us back through that, mate. So they went to Meatstock last year.
Yeah, so we're good mates with Macca from Macca Leather Goods.
Oh, legend.
So we're originally from Tassie.
Yep.
All right. So, and he's a legend. He's crazy. He's a bloody legend. But he's like a grandfather to our boys.
Yep.
So we used to live in the next suburb. I used to do a bit of woodwork, and we used to come down and get a bit of like the laser engraving and stuff like that done off him. That's how we met. He got me into barbecue. We moved up here to look after my wife's family. She's originally from Emu Plains, so we moved up here. Anyway, long story short, we got into barbecue, discovered Meatstock. Been going for a couple of years now. We're competing, but last year we went over to Meatstock Hamilton to give Macca a hand.
Yep.
And I said, boys, well, there's a mullet comp. You just want to have a crack.
Yep.
It's in 6 months' time. See how long you can grow them.
Yep.
Anyway, they were fairly long. Like, they were pretty good, but they went up there and got smoked by some of these other ones.
Yeah. I think they're right this year.
Like walking up on stage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so they've just kept growing them and growing them and growing them. I think they're still at their shoulder blades now.
Oh, no, they're healthy. They're proper.
They're healthy mullets.
They'll get up there this year and it'll be a different story,
Yeah, so we're heading up to Toowoomba, going to compete up there. But, so the boys I've got Jay's blessing, which is great of him.
Yeah.
On top of all the shit he's trying to deal with, trying to get these Meatstock organised. Hats off him to even have the time to reply.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's all about it, which is great. It's just we're just going to organise. I think we got Jericho Beard Co. the beard oils.
Yep.
I think they're going to supply like the clippers and the aprons and all that sort of stuff.
Beautiful.
They're going to get around it. I think we got Grant Coleman. I think he's going to shave one of the boys.
Yeah, the Godfather's he's going to shave one.
And I think Brandon's going to do the other one.
We'll be up on stage, guys. We'll be talking about what we're doing and why we're doing it. And I might even shave one of the other ones. I'll give him a mohawk or something.
Well, hey, do it.
Yeah. Well, you could probably do the builder one.
It's just to raise awareness for Big Red. Like, even if people can't donate, like I can't remember the statistics, but the leukemia he's got is so rare. Like he needs a stem cell transplant, and I think it's like maybe 1 in 4. Like 5 people in Australia could potentially be a match.
Yep.
Right. So it's anyone between like 18 and 34 or 35. I can't remember. So I'm too old. I'm just out of that to get tested. My boys are too young to get tested. So even if you can't, if you can't even, donate $10, that's cool. But like
share the page, share the GoFundMe.
Yeah. So
because it's like Dan just said, guys, it's quite rare, and they're just going through a really shit stage at the moment. They need all the help they can get. Any help you can do at all, it would be greatly appreciated.
And to find someone that might be able to to be a match.
Yep.
And that's the thing. Like these guys are trying to run a restaurant. They're from Lismore. I'm pretty sure he's up on the Gold Coast in hospital.
Yep.
So like any little bit we raise, even if it's enough to pay a few bills, to pay a few wages while these guys are away, pay accommodation so they can be there with him. Every little bit helps.
There's a lot of costs, even going back and forwards from the hospital and motel rooms. Well, we know when we go, when we've got to go and do events and we've got to do, we get around.
It adds up.
It adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah, bloody oath
big
it does.
time. Yeah.
Yep.
And especially trying to do that with no end date too.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, it's just pretty scary for sure.
Yeah.
And they're very tight knit families.
Hats off to them for getting up and every day and doing it.
Bloody oath.
No, for sure. But no, hats off to you, mate. Thank you so much for what you're doing. We'll push the shit out of it, and while we're up there at Meatstock as well, we'll push it around as well. But make sure them two boys come on for a podcast before they get rid of the mullets, eh?
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we'll come and see us when we're up in Toowoomba.
Yeah, make sure you do.
Excellent.
Nah, we'll do.
Good on you, Dan.
Bye, boys.
See you, legends.
Thanks, legends.
Can't wait to meet you.
Give them one more shake.
Get it out. That's it. And I reckon, boys, what I do, I don't run a mullet, but what I do before you go and compete, like flare it right out. Like get mum will know what to do. Just sort of flare it right out,
I think mum's already planning on straightening it and shaving like a lightning bolt up the side of her head or something.
Yeah, that's the go.
Beautiful.
One might have a lightning bolt, one might have flames, who knows?
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys.
Right, legends.
No worries, guys.
Take care,
Appreciate it.
Bye for now.
Bye for
Thanks,
now.
guys. Cheers.
What a legend. That's so cool.
What a good fella.
And them young blokes like that, they've had that for, 12 to 18 months they've had mullets, or probably longer.
Oh, fuck, I laughed when he told me. He said they went to, they wanted to go in the mullet competition. He said, we're just going to grow it now for a year, and so it's coming out really good. So Graham Stockdale, guys, you hear us talk about Big Red, that's him. Needs all the help that they can get at the moment. It can happen to anyone. You can have one doctor's visit, you have a real shit news, and next minute, your life's changed a bit. That QR code, I'm going to put it up again, guys. Please, any help you can get, any help you can give would be greatly appreciated.
For sure. Oh, Brando.
What are we up to?
Non-meat related Muppetry.
This isn't a video. This is. I saw a couple this week, but you saw something even more ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Guys, I'm just going to pop it up now. Fieldy sort of talks us through it when he made the video. He was at a town, he won't say where, but just have a look what his findings were.
Brandon, I've got one for you. Hungry Jacks. I'm not going to say the town, but we've got a rat box chained to a pole, and if you really look at it, you just pull the chain up and over. No, not yet. There's a bit of Muppetry for you, mate.
So I've got two questions with this one. Firstly, why would someone want to steal a rat bait?
Why are we chaining rat baits?
Why are we chaining up rat bait so no one steals it? Yeah. And secondly, when you chain it up, don't chain it up to a pole where you can just lift it over.
Just lift it up and over. It's like tying. That's how when they try and chain their dogs up.
Yeah.
And they just put the thing up, and the dog just goes. Yeah.
So why would you want to steal a rat bait? And secondly, that needs to be locked up. And secondly, when you put a chain around a pole, make sure you can't just lift it over.
Yeah, like
Who did that? Did you go in there and go, who's in charge of security here? Look.
There was no common sense there. I couldn't talk to him. No.
So we saw that and we thought that is just Mark said, don't worry about Muppetry. He said, I've just saw something ridiculous.
I'll send you this.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. But no, shout out to Big JC seen that, and he was in the passenger seat and I'm driving. And he goes, "What is that? What I think it is?" I said, "No, it can't be."
Well, you said to me, I'm thinking, why would you chain up a rat bait? And I'm thinking, hang on, he's chained it up to a pole. that's got no...
Hang on. No, he's chained it around a pole.
Around a pole that's about a metre high there. Yeah.
Oh, it's a bollard. Yeah, sorry.
It's a bollard, yeah.
It's not even a pole, it's a bollard.
Bollard. So you just lift the chain over the bollard. But anyway, it's, I don't know.
Well done.
That is fucking ridiculous. Thank you for providing the content for the Muppetry of this week.
Yeah. Brando, we've got a couple of one-liners, mate.
So one-liner this week, we don't normally name people. I'm going to name him Brad Fox out at Tamworth. So, guys, lambs are dear. Trade's been very slow. Interest rates are up. It's February. Everything's against us at the moment. It's been a really tough push on sales at the moment. We're getting our arse absolutely. We're getting our asses eaten out, and not in a good way. No. And I said to Brad, I said, how are you finding it? He said, Jesus, it's quiet. He said, I've had more knockbacks than what I had when I was in year 10.
And Foxy would have had a few. Anyway, he's a listener.
He said that, and I fell off the chair. You know?
Yeah. He's a listener to Brad Fox.
He is good for a one-liner, the old Fox.
He's funny, eh? Yeah, he's a funny little fella.
And he wasn't trying to be funny. I said, hey, you got any good? I've had more knockbacks than what I got in the grade 10.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
The old Fox, he goes all right, the white Fox.
Yeah. Mate, I went up to our mate at the mechanic. I had to get a pink slip done for one of the trucks.
So our mechanic, guys, you go up there and...
A bit rare.
You get a bit of content every time we go up there. Anyway, he gets into his work, doesn't he? What's he done this week, mate?
Anyway, so I walk in there, I said, how you going, mate? He goes, yeah, good. And anyway, the young bloke in the background is just chirping, absolutely chirping. He goes, he goes, why don't you introduce your top lip to your bottom lip and shut the fuck up? I just had to walk out. I just turned around, walked out, and then come back in, and I thought, how good was that? Anyway, this guy's loose.
So you're sitting in the waiting room. It's sort of got the waiting room, the office, and then you can, out the back, there's got the door open. Yeah. So you can hear him. He comes in. He's all very polite when he's in the office, but he forgets when he goes out the back. You can hear everything he says, and he goes out and just dishes it up to the young blokes.
Oh, it was hilarious. But I reckon that's the fourth time.
Oh, yeah, you go down there. He's always up someone down there. So
yeah, no, it was.
It'd be a funny workplace to work in. So.
Oh, yeah, no. But this young fella was chirpy, very, very chirpy. So I'm not going to say he got what he deserved, but...
If I had an apprentice, I'd send him, they'd just give him 12 months and just say, you just go there for 12 months and then you can come out, but he'd straighten him out for you.
Come back and tell me how hard you had it.
He's just an old tea-nuck that'd straighten the young blokes out, so...
Yeah, no, he was good. He was very good. Quote of the day.
Quote of the day, here it comes, guys.
Stop taking things so seriously. No one is getting out of this game alive, literally. In 3 generations, no one will even remember your name. And if that doesn't give you liberation to just drop your fucking problems and find some joy, I don't know what will. Life is inherently ridiculous and guaranteed to end sooner or later. So you might as well enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I like that, and it just puts things in perspective. I know a lot of the time you feel like this will just be, like this podcast, we feel like we'll just be doing this forever, but the reality is we won't.
No.
And the time that you're here, if you look at the rings on a tree, I was watching something today, the rings on a tree, and old mate said, I'm 33, and there was that much rings on the tree, and this thing was like massive, that. Yeah. And he just said that just shows how minuscule your life is. And like old mate just said, he said 3 generations, they won't even remember your name. No. Your own family probably won't even remember your name. You know, like, that's how ridiculous life is. And it's ridiculous because it's really, life's meaningless. You're born, it's meaningless. You give it meaning.
Yeah, that's right.
And it ends one day. You're guaranteed it ends, so don't take it too seriously. Just have fun, you know.
Yeah.
So I like that one. I really liked it.
Yeah. Stevenson's Corner.
Stevenson's Corner, we've got 2 this week. I'll just play one.
Oh, really? So he went at 20%. So he sends 10.
Oh, no, he sent a fair few this week. Yeah, he bombed
He sends 10 and normally he gets away with 10%. Normally we can play.
No, he got 2 through this week.
Yeah, so he's got 20%.
He got 2 past me this week. This is the first one.
A man sits down at a bar looking dejected. The bartender goes, everything all right, mate? The man replies, nah, I got in a fight with my wife and she said she won't speak to me for a whole month. Maybe that's a good thing, said the bartender. A little bit of peace and quiet. The man replies, yeah. And then he looks into the bottom of his drink and mutters, today's the last day.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was good. You could see it coming. I could see it coming, but
I wasn't ready for that one. That was good.
Yeah, no, when he started talking, I thought, I know where this is going to go, and I know I love it. So
that was very good. I like that one. Well done, Alan. I hope Alan likes his new intro as well.
Yeah, I hope he does. Yeah.
It's too bad if he doesn't.
I don't care if he doesn't. Stevenson's corner. I spent a bit of time on that too, Alan Stevenson. So you better like it.
You'll love it.
Allenson sent a quote. It's not a quote of the week, but it's a quote. He said, I like to refer to myself as free spirit because it sounds better than out of fucking control. And that's relevant to him.
That is relevant to him. Very relevant to him.
So,
probably not as much now as the old days, but let me.
Oh, no, I reckon if you shaved 30 years off him, like back in the day, he would have been a handful, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's free. He's not out of control. He's a free spirit.
He's a free spirit.
He's a free spirit.
So. Doesn't mind a spirit either. Anyway, just quietly.
So that's it from Stevenson's corner this week, guys. I hope you like his new little intro.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some work to do next week, but we're not going to tell anyone on this. But watch this space. We will let you know in about a month's time. We're doing something next Friday. So
yeah,
I'll just got to tell you about that. I haven't even told you about it yet.
No.
But yeah.
I knew it was on the cards. Yeah. We might be going on another podcast, guys.
Might be going on another podcast, guys. So but yeah.
But we don't know when that'll drop. We don't we're
the guests.
We're the guests. So
yeah,
we'll give you the one to go to listen to it. But we don't have anything to do with the editing. I don't know. Yeah, it'll just be we're just the guests. We'll talk, and then you go on their podcast to listen to it. We won't put it on ours, guys, because it's their podcast.
It's their podcast. Yeah.
So yeah.
No, we're the guests, so yeah, that's exciting times. And we'd like other podcasts as well.
It'd
we
be
love
different
it,
to be a guest. I don't.
Get ready.
It'd be weird being a guest.
I hope he grills us.
Oh, you can go for it. Go.
No, he won't. He'll be good.
Nah, we've got to behave on his too. So.
Yeah, we'll be right.
So yeah.
Righto, that's us.
Right, guys, that's us. We'll touch base again on Monday for another story. Have a brilliant weekend. Be good to each other. Don't be a teen-uck. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
On the concrete, blood on the steel. I'm talking about a life that's raw and real. From the paddock to the plate, it's more than a trade. Sweat, grit, and muscle, how legends are made. It ain't just work, it's a way of life. Cut deep like a boning knife. Welcome to the Meat Game Podcast, where the bulls run wild and the stories last. Country boys, butchers, and cowboys too, running hard on the truth like we always do. Raise your glass, crank it loud, make it blast. This is the Meat Game Podcast.